Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to Speedy's Garage. If I sound like I'm in an exceptionally good mood today, it's because I am. I'm officially on vacation. Mrs. Speedy and I are headed out tomorrow morning very, very early. And those of you that follow along the channel, remember last year, I took you guys along as we went to the Secrets Resort in the Dominican Republic. We went to the Cap Cana Resort in Punta Cana. We had a phenomenal time. You guys seem to like that content, so I thought this year I'd take you along as we head to the Secrets Resort in it's Puerto Los Cabos, Mexico. So that's where we're headed this year. We're going to take you guys along with us. So Miss Speedy and I are very blessed to be able to take a nice vacation each year, and we particularly like the all-inclusive resort style vacation. The reason we like that is because we can plan for it. We know how much it's going to cost. We can save up for that and just pay for it. And then we know when we get to the resort and we're on our vacation, we don't really have to worry about what we're spending on other things because it's all included. That's your food, your flight, your drinks. The only thing that usually isn't included, and sometimes we'll get like a $200 or $300 credit towards some kind of excursion, but normally excursions aren't included, and we'll talk about some of that too because we've been on a few of these now, and I feel like we're pretty experienced and can give some advice. So that's another thing. Last year's video, we were just kind of goofing off, and I didn't really think about it from the perspective of people watching it that were planning to go on a trip like this, and I got a bunch of questions from people who were planning to go on a trip. So I guess the video got picked up by YouTube and got put into some of the travel streams, and so this video will include tips to help you make the most of your vacation if you're looking at doing something like this. So be sure to watch out for those. I'll highlight them as they pop up. We always learn something. We think, well, man, we wish we would have skipped that, or we wish we would have done this. I'll be sure to share those things as we come across them, so you'll know if you're planning to take a trip similar to this one. What's up, everybody? It is 0 Dark 30, and Miss Speedy and I are headed out of town on our yearly vacation. And this year we're headed to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. We're going to stay at a Secrets Resort there. We're going to take you along for the trip.
That was close.
Well, Mexico, Los Cabos. Got the bar. Yep. Waiting for a ride. Just got through customs. Dealt with the weird guy trying to sell us stuff. Said he was a damn star and he wasn't. So be aware of that. Becomes weird. Waiting to get checked in. Margarita. She got a pretty sexy pretty. Something bartender made up. A little bit of electric lemonade on the top of it, so lemonade. We're just gonna chill out, wait to get our room. I'll show you our room. So we just got brought up. Room is gorgeous. Probably one of the best that we've had at any of these resorts. We did a junior suite ocean view, and this is probably the first one where an ocean view is actually an ocean view. Hopefully you can see that. I mean, just a fantastic view from our balcony. The odd thing is they have a cigar shop on site, but they do not allow smoking of cigars even on the balcony. So I'm gonna have to find a place to have my cigars that I like to have on vacation. You can see the rest of the room's really, really nice. Kind of has a rustic feel to it with the wooden doors. Nice big bathroom. Walk-in shower, and you notice there is a window into the shower, so that's interesting. Keep an eye on Miss Speedy while she's shaving her legs. Bathroom, obviously, we've got the garden tub, sink area. Super, super happy with this room. Down having our first lunch at Seaside. There's some chicken flautas. We've got skirt steak coming.
Caesar salad. And skirt steak.
Come check out the Coco Cafe, which is the coffee shop. We got some frozen mocha lattes. Mocha frappe is what it's called. They're very good. Put a little zip in our stuff. Actually one of these at every Secrets, but they all have a little bit different character, which makes it kind of cool. So you kind of get the same layout if you like that kind of thing, but you know you're going to get something also a little bit different. Went and had some lunch, stopped and got our coffee, and then we always like to explore the resort a little bit, try to figure out where everything is. The one unique thing about this one, we haven't gone down and checked out the beach just yet because it's like there's like a golf course around the resort, and then there's like a drop off. I'm not sure how far it is. We're gonna try to go find out next if we go down and walk and look at the beach, but this particular part of the world, you have to be very careful about the ocean, so they have some concerns about riptide and currents and whatnot, so we're gonna try to go down and see what it looks like. Okay, we found the beach. As you can see, it's kind of a cliff that comes down. The beach is actually pretty nice. Nice and clear, nice and clean, but what I don't see is anybody swimming. And here's why. Hopefully you can see behind me this wave coming. Yeah. I already have enough trouble with the ocean. I'm not getting anywhere near that. So it looks like you can come down and probably hang out as long as you stay out of where the waves kind of break. And they kind of come in without warning. You can see now it's, you know, relatively calm. But then you see that one. Now you're toast. Wow. Little wildlife. These little sea turtle nests that they've protected. A whole bunch of these all the way down the beach. That's pretty cool. All right, we always like to show our food. That's kind of a big part of these trips. We got fajitas, and we're at El Patio. Food is delicious. Margaritas are even better. How is it? Okay, so we had a great night's sleep. We're actually on the top floor this time, so we didn't hear anybody moving around above us. Sometimes with these marble floors, if someone drops something in the middle of the night, you can hear it kind of pinging and bouncing off the floor, so none of that. The walls are pretty thick, the doors are thick, so you don't really hear anything other than maybe someone being above you, so we got lucky there. Some eggs, bacon, waffles, got my donut. Miss Speedy's got her great big plate. Got our mimosas, coffee. Favorite part of these trips, just hanging out at the pool, taking in the scenery. Okay, so here's lunch for today. We actually really like the Market Cafe. It's not really a restaurant per se, but they have such a wide variety of food. We come here quite a bit. This is where we always have breakfast. And today it is steak and shrimp, salad, egg rolls, some nachos. Miss Speedy got some pizza, rice, a bunch of other stuff, guacamole. I don't know, what is this?
Papaya, it's good for the gut.
Papaya, because it's good for the gut. So that's lunch for today.
Eat it.
What?
That was lunch.
Nice.
Okay, you are Listo, thank you very much.
So what the verdict is, she got 34 points.
You make 40.
2 in the same spot, not bad.
And make,
Okay.
You know, I can make this one look.
how many you make?
Here's mine.
32.
40 points,
Okay,
not
you
too
make
bad.
80, 90.
A couple of splatters here, so that shouldn't have happened. It is what it is. All right, we're headed to dinner. Gives us an opportunity. This is dressed up for me. Obviously, Miss Speedy cleans it very nicely. All right, so we're at Portofino. It's the Italian place. Very, very good. Some red wine, lasagna. Cheers. Oh, cheers, hang on. Cheers. All right, for dessert, we got a cannoli and cappuccino in a wine glass. Haven't ever had that happen before. view. What do you think? Come here often? We're in Oceana, and the big thing about this place has been the view. So we saw the sunset. That was for Miss Speedy and I. We just got our meal. I got crusted tuna. And what'd you get?
Some kind of chicken, a lemon chicken. I don't like fish.
Yeah, neither one of us like fish, and unfortunately, this place is really a seafood restaurant, but we're gonna see how it is. So wish us luck. Wow.
Waiting for a sign, waiting for a sign.
Happy birthday to you.
Me?
Happy birthday to you. Today is Miss Speedy's birthday, and to celebrate, we're going out on the El Enamorado. I think it means your lover, something like that, for dinner. We're going to sunset around the arches, which is on the other side of the street. Gracias, amigo. This is strong for you. You can take it.
Gracias.
Right.
Yes.
Cheers. So this is Bar Cuda. Pretty quiet down here. Enjoying your drink?
Yes.
We're pretty much it. All by ourselves. So if you want a quiet place, this is where to come. Okay, tonight we're at Himitsu. That is the Japanese restaurant. They do hibachi, but we didn't want to wait for a table for that, so we just came right in and sat down to have dinner. These are a couple of the appetizers. This is wonton and the spring roll. We got a couple of sushis as well.
Some chicken skewers with some yum yum sauce, more spring rolls.
Yep. So that's our appetizers, and the dinner we got will be coming shortly. Yes, Speedy can use chopsticks. Okay, so our dinner's here. I think it's pronounced teppanyaki. I got steak and chicken and rice. What'd you get?
I got some kind of steak Mongolia. It's delicious.
Looks pretty dang good.
With fried rice.
Fried rice.
Cookies and cream.
Oh, that's neat. That's good.
I like that.
Bravo.
Yes?
Very good. Oh my gosh, so good. We both agree this is our favorite restaurant, and we have eaten at all of them so far. So Himitsu definitely gets 2 thumbs up. We're definitely coming back here at least one more time before we leave, maybe twice. Well, that's it. We just went down and had breakfast for our last morning here at Secrets Puerto Los Cabos. Thoughts on the resort? So super high quality of service. Everybody was super friendly. The room and the resort are immaculate. They're very well maintained and cleaned, and it seemed like there was a little bit of maintenance going on just about everywhere. I even saw them cleaning out like the little rain gutters where the rocks were. They would take all the rocks out, clean the rain gutters out, and then put the rocks back in. So pretty impressive there. Things I didn't like, they really were strict about the dress code. So at some of the other resorts we've been to, they say you have to wear pants and whatnot at dinner. Well, it's 80 degrees at night. And so at some of the other resorts, they would let like gentlemen wear shorts, and then you could sit outside. And so shorts and flip-flops, nice shorts obviously, and flip-flops were okay. You just sat outside. At this resort, they would turn you away if you weren't wearing what was required. I hadn't seen that be as strict at some of the other resorts. The other thing, they didn't really have a cigar bar. I don't smoke technically, but I do like to have a cigar when I'm on vacation. That's something I always look forward to, is sitting on the balcony while Mrs. Speedy gets dressed for dinner at night. During that 45 minutes to an hour or whatever, I'll sit and watch the sunset and have a cigar. Kind of miss that because I've done that at every other resort we've been to. Our mini fridge also only had beer, and they were like, I think 10 ounce beers. The other resorts we've been to, they include some like little airplane bottles of rum and vodka, and I think a gin or something else, and you could make special requests. Like if you wanted tequila, they would leave tequila in the mini bar, but this one only had beer. Not a big deal. Maybe you had to have a room upgrade or something to get that, but at the other resorts it was included. And finally, there's the beach. I mean, it was beautiful and crystal blue water, and a really nice barracuda bar. I think it's barracuda is how they call it, down there where you could sit on kind of like a dock area. We showed you that before, and you could sit and look at the ocean. But if you really like to get in the ocean and swim, this probably isn't the resort for you. The closest swimming beach was like a 15-minute walk, and so you have to go to like a special area to swim. And I showed you guys those waves. They are no joke. We went down last night after dinner just to watch, and we could hear it. Like, we're probably 100 yards from the ocean, and we can still hear the waves hitting the beach. It sounds like thunder sometimes, but obviously it's beautiful blue skies, so we knew it was just the water crashing against the beach. And we went down last night, and I would guess the waves were 14 feet maybe, and that's coming right up on the beach and just smashing down. And sometimes the wave would be crashing as another one was actually going the opposite direction. So if you get caught out in that, you're probably toast. So definitely not a place to come if you really enjoy swimming in the ocean. So keep that in mind for Secrets Puerto Los Cabos. And they also didn't put the banner up for Mrs. Speedy's birthday. They didn't do it for our anniversary either. This is the first resort we've been to. We always take this trip on our anniversary week and Mrs. Speedy's birthday week. And every other resort we've been to 4 or 5 of them, they always put like a banner on the door that said happy anniversary on our anniversary day and happy birthday on Mrs. Speedy's birthday. And then at the last resort that we went to last year, I think it was Punta Cana, Cap Cana, and it was a Secret, same brand. They actually sprinkled rose petals on the floor and like had a bottle of wine or a bottle of champagne and ice, and they put like a heart on the bed in rose petals, and it said HBD, happy birthday, on the bed and stuff. When they didn't do it, I went down to the concierge and said, hey, you know, were you guys supposed to do something for my wife's birthday? And they were like, oh crap. They looked and they're like, yeah, we see it in the notes. And we told the guy when we checked in, we were celebrating an anniversary and a birthday as well. So they knew about it. They just somehow, maybe it just slipped through the cracks, and that's not typical of this resort. I don't know. This is the first time we've been here, but that's kind of what happened with us. Not a huge deal, but I mentioned that to say that you probably want to ping the concierge the day before just to make sure, if that's important to you, that they do include that and do something a little bit for you. When I told them that they had missed her birthday, when we got back from dinner last night, they had put the banner up, and they had gone by the coffee shop and gotten a little Danish and left it in the room for her. So they did put forth some effort, so we really appreciated that. But keep in mind, you probably want to remind them just in case. And with that, we got to get in here and pack up. Really great vacation. Bellman will be here in just a little bit to pick up the bags and take them down, and then we'll hop on the transport, get back over to the airport, deal with a little bit of the stress of traveling back. We've been here right at a week, and I would say, for me at least, that's about right. So here we go. Okay, so we're back and it's the next day. Again, we spent about 7 days on vacation, and that's usually just about long enough for me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. That helps me get these out into the YouTube algorithms. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Also, check us out on Instagram. It's at Speedy's_garage, as well as our website, www.speedysgarage.net, and hopefully, I'll see you out there.